Hey, I am usual, but welcome to the Daily Tea for April the 5th. It has been tax day, but we have an extension. There is a plane. Sorry about that. But are here for the Daily Tea for guidance for tomorrow. Time is fluid. This message could resonate with you today, tomorrow, the next day. Um, Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time watching, I'm Myra, and I'm glad that you are here. So we're going to get into some guidance. This is a collective reading for those who are watching and who will be watching. Just doing a little smudging here, cleaning up the energy, expecting positive things today. Going into tomorrow. I hope you guys have had a wonderful day. The time may have thrown some people off, I'm sure. But I am here nonetheless. And this is for April the 15th. And that was a little Palo Santo for positivity. So I pray for the highest level of divine guidance for everyone watching and who will be watching. Alrighty, and we'll start with the Angel Answer card. This is a great deck if you have a particular question in mind. Hi, Justin. How are you? Good to see you. If you have a question in mind, friends, go ahead and get that in your head, and we'll pull a card from the Angel Answer deck and see what answers come out for you. Okay. All right, here we go. So I hope you have your question in mind. Hi, Alba. How are you? Thank you. Angel Spirits Guides. Answers for April the 15th for those watching and who will be watching. What answers do you have for us? All right, guys. So we have here to be assertive. All right. So we're not being passive, are we? All right, so there feels like there's something you're supposed to go after what you want. All right, and then I do see a no here at the bottom of the, at the bottom of the deck. This no is more of a suggestion and not a directive. It's like you can say no to something. Maybe no is the best response, but then there are also big happy changes and a take action as well. So we'll see. We'll get more on what that is about. Hi, Naomi. How are you, baby doll? Good to see you, Empress of Air and Fire. So I'm going to read Be Assertive. It says that this situation calls for you to take matters into your own hands. You must get clear on your personal feelings. Jolisha, did you really? I didn't see a notice that did you pay for a reading yesterday? Because I didn't see a notice. The situation calls for you to take matters into your own hands. You must get clear on your personal feelings and then pursue the fulfillment of your desires with courage and self-confidence. Ask for what you need without watering down your request in order to satisfy others. Remember that seeing to your own needs is nothing to apologize for. Set boundaries with those around you in order to create a safe and fair environment. Tailor your actions so that you can earn the respect from others you deserve, and then move forward. Jolisha, we will do your on the spot. Jolisha, we will do your on the spot today. Is that okay? We'll get it done today. I got you. All right, so there's something, guys, here, that Be Assertive card there's something that you should take matters into your own hands, okay? And this is about earning the respect that you deserve. This card here. So this is the first guidance card out. So this is about getting this respect that you deserve. Okay. That looks good and sounds good. Let's get a card from the Goddess Guidance deck. I got you, Jolisha. All right, let's see what comes out of the Goddess Guidance deck for April 15th. For all of my friends watching and those who will be watching. All right, guys. So 2 cards fell out. Be strong, Goddess Sekhmet. It says, you are stronger than you think you are, and your strength assures a happy outcome. So somebody may not be feeling very empowered. I feel like there's something maybe you guys are inclined to be maybe a little passive about. And Spirit is like, don't be passive. Be assertive. Go after what you want. Set appropriate boundaries, but also stand up for yourself, I feel. And then you have Aracura blossoming here. And it says, you are just getting started. So have patience with yourself and the process, but don't give up. All right. Very, very great guidance. Hi, Tanisha. Good to see you. All right. Let's get one more card from the Spirit Message Guide deck. So somebody may be really feeling down. Oh, Justin, welcome back, my sweetheart. Guess who's back? Justin, I'm glad you're back, Sugar Pop. This is beautiful. So someone just needs to understand that you are more than enough. You should go after what you want. And somebody just may not be feeling empowered or feeling like you're able to do something, but all of this guidance is like, you can do it. You're stronger than you think you are. Be patient with yourself. Oh, no problem. I'm glad you're here. All right, messages from the guides, your spirit guides. All right, give without expectation. This actually came out yesterday, I think. But it really is that energy of doing something because you can, doing something as an act of kindness, not expecting anything in return. So, yeah. All right, so let's get into the guidance, friends, and let's see what's going on here. Oh, okay, Tanisha, whatever you need to do. All right, one more shuffle, guys, and we'll get into the reading. This is interesting. For April the 15th. All right, so guidance, Holy Spirit, for those watching. What's the overall energy here for this reading? Okay, Tanisha, no worries. No worries. All right, what is this be assertive energy about? Okay. So the first card out is the Star card. So some of you have some big hopes and dreams. There's something that you should aim high for, and it's very obvious here that, you know, not only is this about dreaming big or something coming true for you, but it is about you having this Queen of Wands energy, which is, I'm going to make this shit happen. This is that whole Aries energy, right? It's like, this is being assertive. It's having the motivation, the drive, the desire, and also having the magnetism and the alchemy. So these two together, it's like, it's not just about having a dream. It's about going after your dreams, right? And so a dream without action is just a dream, but this is like, you need to go for it. So some of you are really, Spirit is really pushing this direction, like, please go for your dreams. Get in touch with what motivates you. Get in touch with what drives you. What makes you light up on the inside. Okay? All right, beautiful. For some of you, there's a High Priestess at the bottom of the deck, and this is about you having a definitely having an inner knowing about what that is for you. For some people, it could be metaphysical things. It could be, you could be a channel for things. But I just really get this energy of you knowing what drives you. You know what your drivers are, which is really good. What is this Be Strong card about? Go after your dreams, friends. I'm telling you, that's what the message is. Go after your dreams, for sure. Holy Spirit, what's the next message you have? What is segment here? All right, so we have here the Six of Swords. And this is, I feel like this is strategic thinking. It's like moving forward. It's definitely a card about movement. Sometimes it's a card about transportation. But I feel like this is like what is in the best interest for you and your family. And it's coming out of a really tough time, actually. So you could be in some waters that are a little tricky. There's some swords coming out of the water. But I feel like it's about strategically navigating through something. And for some of you, it's not, you're not by yourself. There are other people in the boat with you, either figuratively or literally. So you all are, you know, you're supposed to move forward. And it feels, the statement that's coming to my head is like two heads are better than one, or maybe three heads are better than one. But it really just feels like there's something that you're embarking on that is not just you. You're not the only person in it. There are other people in it with you, which is exciting and nice. Yeah, I feel like there's also a lot to learn. This Page of Pentacles can be a card of learning. Um, but it's something that you're focused on with meticulous detail, or you need to pay close attention to details. It's also about quality, right? Doing something with quality work. All right, so what's this blossoming card about? So definitely move forward, friends. Don't give up on whatever it is that you're thinking about. What's the next card, Holy Spirit, in this message? All right, so we also have here the Death card. Now, ironically, this came up at the bottom of the deck and I didn't mention it. So death is an illusion, popped up. I feel like some people feel like something is over, but it isn't over. The Death card is also the Scorpio card, which speaks to a major transformation. I feel like somebody thinks something is over, but it is not over. There's a card of Scorpio. Actually, I feel like something is just getting started. Yeah, there's the Nine of Wands is here, and this is definitely the card of not giving up. Okay, definitely a card of not giving up. Um, yeah, keep pushing forward. And let's get our final card. What is the potential outcome in this reading? And I will clarify this. Give without expectation. What is that about? All right, guys. So we have here Justice, another major arcana. So we have three major arcana in this reading: the Star, the Death card, and Justice, which is about things being balanced and things working out, which is absolutely gorgeous, with the Hermit card underneath as well. The reading does have a sense of karma attached to it, so I do feel like there's something And Justice is the card of Libra. So we got Aquarius, Scorpio, and Libra here. But I do feel like things are going to work out in someone's favor. And we also have the card of Virgo as well. But I do feel like your dream, whatever it is that you're dreaming about, it could be an illusion that something is over. I really do feel like that. Like there's an illusion that something isn't going to come to pass, that something is over. But I don't see that that is, thank you, Alban. I don't see that that's necessarily the case. I do think you should move forward. And I think that when things get rough or rocky or the waters get a little choppy, you know, your guidance is to be strong. And you could be, you know, you could be heading towards whatever you're going through right now or whatever you're moving towards. You're not in the boat alone. You're not in the situation alone. And things are going to be balanced and work out in your favor. And for some people, this could be a legal issue. I do feel like some people could be traveling because maybe some people have had a death in their family or something like that. And there could be some legal papers to sign. That could also be a scenario. But I feel like something being over it's a continuation of life in a different way for some people. So let's clarify the Queen of Wands and the Star. So we have the Four of Swords. Now, sometimes the Four of Swords, guys, can be about someone having a death in their family. You know what I mean? Sometimes it could be that. But the Four of Swords is, it could be self-care. I do feel like for some people that is you dreaming. It's about you being in touch with your dreams and going after whatever it is that you think of. Like I feel like you could absolutely get an idea. And look, the Justice card is at the bottom of the deck. So we have the Justice card twice. I do feel like for some people, I don't know why the word restitution is coming to me, but I feel like for some people, this is about something is coming to you. I don't think it's something you have to work for, though. I don't. I think it's either going to be some kind of inheritance or there is some type of legal thing coming up. But I feel like there's also this alchemy ability. Like somebody has the ability to visualize what they want and then it happens. It's like I visualized it, but then you go for it. Let's take a look at this Six of Swords. All right, so we have here the Ten of Swords. So there is something that is over, guys, that is hurtful. Some people may feel forced to move on. You may feel forced to move on because there was a painful ending in some way, shape, or form. And then we also have the King of Pentacles. The way I picked it up, it looks like it's in reverse. It could be a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. Somebody could have ended a relationship with a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus person. But it definitely feels like something is over. It may feel over to you. Now, I'm not sure if it is over because we have the card, Death is an Illusion. So, I'm not sure if this is over. Let's clarify the Death card. If you are going through some type of transformation or whatever, just be patient with yourself or the person. So the Two of Swords. So this is a card of limbo. It's sometimes when there's more time that's needed for something. People could not be... Hi, Corey. Yeah, I just feel like something isn't over, guys. With this Two of Swords clarifying the Death card. Something is an illusion. It could be work. The Eight of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. And let's clarify the Justice card. I feel like someone has taken a time out. It could be a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus person. Maybe you guys have not spoken in a while. Two people maybe haven't spoken. And they think that it's over. But I don't feel that it is. I really don't. And then the Two of Pentacles came out, right? Which is somebody, sometimes this is just being busy and stretched thin. Somebody does not maybe have good work-life balance. And this could be about, you know, giving too much of yourself in one area or another. And we have the Nine of Wands here, which is about not giving up. So, guys, I really just feel strongly that this reading for some people could be you're in a situationship. You're in some type of scenario. And things could be hitting a rough patch. There could be some rocky waters. Could be with an Aquarius, a Virgo, an Earth sign, or a Scorpio. But what I do feel like is... you know, I do feel like you should stand up for yourself. I do see somebody moving on from a situation. It's like you think it's over, so you're like, well, you know what? I'm going to just move on. Maybe because you guys haven't spoken, but I don't think that it's over. I think somebody may have been busy. They could be working two jobs. But I think things are going to work out fairly, if that makes sense. So if somebody has been doing too much, I think it's going to work out fairly. And things could be just a little bit imbalanced right now. Hi, Dragon Tail. Good to see you. So right now, it could seem like things are a little imbalanced or unfair if you're dealing with someone, or maybe in your life, it's like I have a lot more of one thing than the other, more work than play, or more play than work. But I feel like things are going to become more balanced. All right. So you might want to hang in there. Hi, Michael Johnson. Good to see you. All right. So something's not over, guys. I'm just saying something's not over. So, Jolisha, we're going to do your on-the-spot reading, friends. And, Jolisha, you are Capricorn, right? Good to see everybody today. All right, Jolisha, I'm glad you're awake. All right, so remind me again, Sweet Pea, what your sun sign is. You're a Capricorn, though. Yeah, I thought so. All right, just making sure. All right, so this is an on-the-spot reading for Jolisha. All right, so I'm going to get you an angel answer card, sweetie. We'll start with that first. And you have here, look for a sign. So I feel like there will be something to let you know you're on the right track, or something should be happening, or there will look for a sign, okay? And you also have ask your angels. So I feel like whatever you are praying about or wanting, this may even be ask your angels for a sign to know what is going on, so you know, okay, this is what I should be doing. I'm on the right track, okay? All right, let me get you a spirit guide message. All right, and this is for Jolisha. All right, spirit guide, what messages do you have for Jolisha today? All right, so you have follow the golden rule, right? Which is to do unto others as you would have them do unto you. All right, so that's all about reciprocity, giving to people what you want them to give. And then at the bottom of the deck, it says be of service. So this could be a literal part of your life, like your job or life work, or it could just be how spirit thinks you should handle a situation or move forward. And I just saw 2424 on my timer. All right, and I'll pull you one more card from the notes from the universe on love and connections. Messages for Jolisha, relationships, friendships. It says you are destined for greatness on the wings of love, sis. It says the role of love is to not heal, fix, or mend. It is not to soothe, cure, or ease, nor to refresh, rejuvenate, or restore. The primary role of love is to yahoo, yeehaw, and woohoo, or turn up. Okay. So, it just feels like the energy of being of service, like seeking first to understand, then to be understood. It's a very selfless uh, kind of energy going on in your reading so far. All right, so let me take a look at your overall energy. Hi, Abanshi. Good to see you. All right. Oh, I feel like there's some new beginning that requires strength, Jolisha. This is beautiful. It's like the table. This is a fresh start. I don't know if you're going to be a leader, but you're following your the Hierophant. These are all major arcana, so it does feel like you are destined for greatness. I do feel that there seems like there's something that requires your courage, and maybe even relying on a belief system that is really, really strong. Um, that's what it feels like, especially with the follow the golden rule card. I feel like there's something that could really pull on your beliefs, like how you were raised and stuff like that. Interesting. Hi, Justin. Okay, I got a call. Sorry about that. All right, so let's see what the crossing energy is for Jolisha. What's the crossing energy with this new start? I feel like you will get a sign, Jolisha, about if I don't know if it's about direction, but I feel like you will know when to do something. The crossing energy is the Two of Swords, and that's that limbo energy, right? It's like I'm not really sure. Like you could be really overthinking something. You know what I mean? Like it feels like, and there's some kind of happiness event or even commitment. The Four of Wands is here. And this is when somebody is not in something alone. Like I feel like you have support, but you may not be able to see it. Yeah, I can see that. Right. Let's get your advice from Spirit and the outcome, and then I'll clarify this. So, Holy Spirit, what is your advice for Jolisha? I think the thing to remember is anything you do. Okay, we buffered for a second, guys. So, Jolisha, your next advice from Spirit card is the High Priestess, and that is being in tune with yourself and understanding. I feel like it's understanding your gifts, understanding your calling. Anything you do it's like a higher purpose for what you're doing. And I think that's why you got ask your angels and look for a sign. Thank you, Dragon Tail Tarot. Because it's a bigger purpose for anything that you do, there's a bigger purpose involved. And I feel like you're investing in your future. The Seven of Pentacles is here. So I feel like you're investing, you're sowing good seed, you're sowing good karma. Yeah, let's look at the outcome. I think it's part of your calling. Like you have be of service here, follow the golden rule. It's part of your beliefs. Anything that you do, you got to understand that you're going to get it back in a good way. You know what I mean? Like, seriously. And your outcome is the Seven of Swords and the Queen of Swords. Now, this is interesting. These two cards came out together. I forgot what reading I was doing. Now, this is air energy, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. But the Queen of Swords is very strategic. And the Seven of Swords can also speak to strategy. Like, it's Seven of Swords isn't always dishonest or something like that, but it can be the need to be more shrewd. And I see the Devil card here at the bottom of the deck. It's a card of Capricorn. So if this isn't your energy, I feel like it has to do with you maybe even be a discerning about the energy that's around you. Like if people are taking advantage of you or people are being dishonest, maybe. Um, but what I guess what's coming to me more so than anything is it just about being very shrewd about how you maneuver through life. You know what I'm saying? Like, be aware. It's sort of like that statement that's like, be wise as a serpent and harmless as a dove. It feels like that. And I feel like definitely ask your angels what's going on in certain situations. You know what I mean? I don't know if you're dealing with an air sign, but I do feel like there could be an ulterior motive that somebody has. Let's clarify the strength card and the world card. I feel like you don't get to this point in life, Jalisha, without the benefit of experience. Like, I feel like you have the ability to move forward with something, but you have so much life experience. All right, so you have here the Ten of Wands, which is about saying no, babe. This is about setting boundaries. This Ten of Wands is when someone, like you could be taking on more stuff than you need to take on. And the Fool card is the exact opposite of the Ten of Wands. It's like free yourself up. Free yourself up. Free yourself up from burdens that don't belong to you. For real. Yes. Free yourself. And this is also, the Fool card is about taking a chance at something new. What's this Two of Swords about? Anything that burdens or holds you down. Oh, thank you, Avanshi. Thank you. So the High Priestess in reverse. So you could be feeling right now like you're not connected, or like your spidey senses are not tingling. You could be like, I don't know which direction to go in. I really don't know. But that's not the case. You know, your advice from Spirit is that you are connected. But I feel like if you have too much going on, or you are carrying burdens that don't belong to you, or what have you, I do feel like that can screw up how you perceive things. You may need to just tap in to your spirituality, tap in. Let's take a look at the High Priestess. All right, the Seven of Pentacles, which is about doing inventory, checking in. I feel like not only on yourself, maybe your bank account, but I feel like you need to analyze and relook at something. Like count up the cost of something. Be thorough. I would check something from a practical standpoint. I just don't know if I trust. I don't know, because the Ten of Swords is here, which is about ending something. Thank you, sweetie. I don't know. I feel like, Jolisha, if you see something, you may, once you take a look at something, you may be willing to end something. Like, you know what? You know, I don't know if someone around you is being deceitful, it's backstabbing, or you know, it could even be with words, like someone talking about you behind your back or something like that. But I feel like once you see something, it could be text messages, it could be your bank account, but I feel like there's something you need to pay attention to or look at the details of it. And I think once you see it, you're gonna cut it off. Like, especially if people are taking advantage of you. I feel like once you realize it, like, oh no, oh no. Let's get more on this Queen of Swords and the Seven of Swords. God is not going to let you be a fool. I'm telling you, if there is something, whether you get it back in good karma or something is pointed out to you, you're going to realize something is what it is. And I believe you're going to end it or cut it off like, oh no. What is the Queen of Swords? All right, so we have here the Knight of Pentacles, which talks about examining your finances. very first line on the card says, examine your finances. Um, be I would take a slow and steady approach, even about trusting people too. I would not just give people my trust or concern. And then the Page of Cups talks about, opening your heart, being forgiving, being giving, being generous. I think this is your energy too, even though you're a Capricorn. But it is about um being open to them. I don't think you should be jaded. But the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck sort of speaks to some kind of relationship, or connection. And I would take the connection slow if you haven't already. If you're in the connection, um, I just feel like somebody's being led with their heart, but there is a need to be cautious, especially where your money is concerned. And I think you should take inventory of your relationships in your life and see where it's this Ten of Wands, where something is just a heavy burden, and where you can free yourself up by cutting people off. The Queen of Swords also cuts people off. She doesn't play those games. She's like, oh, you lying to me? Cutting your ass off. That's the Queen of Swords. She's very honest, very direct, and a very objective person. Like she doesn't get all heartfelt and mushy and emotional. This Sometimes the Queen of Swords can represent friends in our lives that are very objective and are like, girl, cut him loose. So if you are this Page of Cups kind of person where you're generous, you're trustworthy, you're willing to help people out, you may want to look at even if you evaluated your bank account and said to your, looked and saw how much you give to people, you may need to pull back a little bit. Like, you know what? But this reading is definitely about knowing when to say when. Knowing when to cut people off, knowing when to say no more, I'm not giving you anything else. Being honest with people, looking at something objectively, not with your heartstrings, but looking at something objectively, knowing when people are taking advantage of you or lying or have an ulterior motive. It really is. So I know you can tap into your discernment. Ask your angels for help for that, or ask them to give you a sign that lets you know clearly whether someone is for you or against you, Yeah. So that's what I see, sweetheart. Mwah. Blessings to you. All right, so I'm just going to smudge slightly for Justin's reading. All right, so this is for Justin, and we want to know how does R feel about you right now? Let's find out. All right, so let's see how R feels about Justin. Let's get an angel answer first. All right, thank you, Archangels. Advice for Justin. How does R feel about Justin? All right, Justin, we have here big happy changes. This is a happy card, sir. And then at the bottom of the deck, you have get more information. Okay, so this sounds like, getting to know someone is sort of what comes to mind. Let's get you a spirit guide message. Thank you, Archangel, spirit guide messages for Justin, please. All right, messages for Justin. All right, now we have released toxic relationships. Okay. All right. And at the bottom of the deck, it says, your beliefs are right for you. So I don't know if you guys have had discussions, philosophical discussions, or what you believe. All right, Justin, I'm going to get you one more card from the Notes from the Universe on Love and Connections deck. All right, one more message. So love in spite of it all came out, Justin, but I want to get one more card for you. Okay, so here's what's coming to mind, that there could be someone that, so you have a yeehaw card and you also have honor yourself. It what I was going to say before those cards came out was, it really feels like you know how it could be you have feelings for someone, but it's hard to let them go. Hold on, guys. I have to answer a text. Hold on. Okay. So you're being guided, Justin, to honor yourself. If it's, I feel like it feels to me like your feelings are ones that won't go away. Like it's, I got you. I got you. So it does feel like something exciting is happening. I do feel like that. Like something exciting is happening. Maybe you could be willing to overlook a red flag or two. You could be. And look, at the bottom of the deck is the Ace of Wands, which is like when there's that new, fresh connection, something exciting is happening, and you have big, happy changes here, right? So I think there's some connection, whether it's R or someone else. It's like something exciting is going on, okay? So let me get your overall energy card, all right? So how does R feel about Justin? What's the overall energy? So the Game Master, the Knight of Swords, Justin. So I feel like this is about you feeling play chess, not checkers. Yeah, this is the Knight of Swords in this hand is somebody who is they're playing games, right? But they're playing chess, not checkers. Then we also have, so we have two knights here. We also have the Knight of Wands. This is fire, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, but not necessarily. But this is a person who is much more artistic, um, willing, and it's less of a commitment here, right? It's somebody who goes after what they want. They follow their passion. It's that James Dean kind of energy. Like, ooh, they're exciting, but they're emotionally unavailable. So there looks like there's two knights in this reading. It's two people. Okay. All right, but at the bottom of the deck is the Sun card, which is about something being of a happy. The Sun is the happiest card in the deck. So I feel like there's some stuff going on in your life, in your world. It's like things are good, things are happy. I do see two people. Let's take a look at the crossing energy. What's toxic about this relationship? Hold on. What is the challenge of crossing energy, Holy Spirit? Why is this relationship toxic? If it is. Crossing energy for Justin. Hold on, sweet pea. All right, Holy Spirit, why is this relationship toxic? Why is this card here? Release toxic relationships. What's the crossing energy? All right, we have here the Ten of Cups. I feel like you or her, somebody wants something long term. They want the happily ever after. This deck has the energy of like same sex vibes to it. Yeah. Hmm. Let me look at this. So somebody, I don't know, Justin, if it's you or somebody wants long-term commitment or a long-term relationship, long-term happiness. I don't know if they could give you that. Let's get your advice from Spirit. Or it could be that this person doesn't know who to. It's like I feel like maybe she doesn't know who can give her this maybe. So we have a major arcana here, and that's the art card. Hold on a second. So Temperance, the Sagittarius card. So I feel like there is a need to be very calm and rational with this person. Be patient with this person. Yeah, I'm going to clarify this for you. What's the outcome? The Five of Pentacles. Worry. With the Wheel of Fortune and the Lovers. Justin, this reading is a mess. It's like it's like big happy changes. Let go of things that are toxic, but there's something very exciting and long term. There's great potential for long term happiness here. It's like your luck is going to change as it pertains to relationships. So I do feel like, maybe there will be some bumps in the road. I think there are some bumps in the road before you get to this, but I feel like this person may need some time to figure this out. What in the dickens? Is somebody playing games? Okay, Spirit. What's the Knight of Swords? Can you tell us more about the Knight of Swords person? All right, the Ace of Cups came up over the Knight of Swords. So there's like this beautiful new love energy. Somebody has a lot of love to give. It feels really good. It feels like a gift. So I feel like it's okay for somebody to let their feelings flow. Tell me more about the Knight of Wands. Now, if it is a fire sign in here or someone with fire heavily in their chart, I don't feel like they are commitment. They're the James Dean. Like, they're exciting, but it's not someone you build a future with. What's the Knight of Wands person? Tell us more. I would play chess, not checkers. Chess is about being patient. for sure. All right, we have the Three of Pentacles. So there are three people in this scenario, okay? There are three people in this scenario. And the Wheel of Fortune is here, though. So, but the good thing is, I feel like you have such good karma on your side. I do feel like this is about good things happening. And I do feel like somebody is in a state of indecision with the Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So it looks like somebody is trying to decide between two people. What is the Ten of Cups? I feel like if you can be the most patient and sane and middle of the road person, I feel like you'll win in this situation. Always honor yourself, but yeah. So the Nine of Pentacles is, you know, that confidence, and this is the challenge. I feel like somebody just, you know, it's like being confident, working really hard at this. And maybe you feel like, should I put the work in for this to, is this going to work out in my favor? Do I put the work in? Let's see. Can we? And then we have the King of Wands again. It's a lot of fire in this fire in this reading, Justin. Lots of fire in this reading. And then we have the Six of Cups, which can talk about someone from the past. Now, this outcome with this Five of Pentacles here could be somebody getting blocked. Like, the Five of Pentacles is when someone has been shut out or something like that. I feel like this could come back around and work in your favor. What's the Five of Pentacles? And this fire sign could be lots of fire in this reading. What's the Five of Pentacles? The Wheel of Fortune and the Lovers. There's something here that's meant to be. There is love, I feel like, for you. I do. And I feel like all this good karma is yours. So I do think you're going to have a happy, beautiful connection for sure. So the Three of Cups, and that is about happiness, right? That is about joy and fulfillment. I think one of those people is, they're going to end. She's going to end it with one of you. What's the Wheel of Fortune? But it seems like it goes in your favor. What's the Wheel of Fortune? All right, we've got the Two of Wands. So this is about a choice. And I do feel like the smart thing for you to do is always to choose yourself, and be true to yourself. And let's clarify the Lover. So it looks like there could be some thinking that you need to do. You may even retreat and be like, okay, what action do I want to take? Do I want to focus on someone new, where I don't have to be in this scenario of wondering, like maybe, you feel like I need to just be with somebody, start with a new choice where somebody doesn't have me in limbo, right? It's like they're ready for a fresh start. And let's look at the Lovers. The Six of Pentacles, mutuality. Yeah, Justin, you deserve mutuality, and you deserve somebody who can give you back what you're giving. Yeah. I feel like Justin, that is hilarious. Yeah, I feel like however you feel about somebody, they feel about you. And the Seven of Cups is at the bottom of the deck, right? And this is when somebody has a lot of choices. They could be talking to a multitude of people, or, it's a lot to choose from, right? And people have this idealized, dreamy energy. In some other decks, this is like the debauchery card, like when someone is really indulging in a lot of different interests or cups, or they're distracted. But I do feel I like the outcome because there's clearly a connection here. The Lovers and the Six of Pentacles is about mutuality. Like when you give, you get it back. And so I like it. So she could be in a state of indecision, trying to figure out who to build with, who's serious, who's not. Could be a distraction from the past with this King of Wands and the Six of Cups. But that's going to end. It's going to end. Somebody's going to make a choice. And I like the end result, which is that connection is there. And I feel like whoever has been the most genuine, whoever's been the most generous, whoever has been there, whoever has showed this temperance card. Like I will play chess, not checkers. It's like just because, and somebody who's willing to take their time, the game, my master. And I feel like that's your energy. So, you've got this, Justin. Yeah, I feel like this love, in spite of it all, is sort of like when you are willing to. It's like I'm not going anywhere. Like, I feel like you should honor yourself. But you know how the guy who's like, I'm gonna let you figure this out. Yes, time is on my side. Yes, it is. It's like that. It's like when people wake up and come to their senses, or um, but I feel like you could do either one. You could let this go and find somebody new, and it'd be totally find somebody where they're reciprocating the interest and the love that you have. Or I feel like you could wait it out. Like, you know what? I'm not in a rush. I can play this game. I will be, you know, the and probably what will happen, I don't know this to be true, but it feels like what could happen is if she's dealing with a James Dean type, right? Somebody who's in town for a night or two, but they're not coming to stay. Like I feel like, oh, she's definitely going to be back because this character here is not you don't build a life with the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands follows their passion, their impulses. They're fun and exciting, but they're definitely not ready for the Ten of Cups that's in the challenge. Like that's not, no, you don't. They're not Ten of Cups material at this stage. They're in it to, they're following their life. Yeah. Yeah, they're yeah, for sure. Yeah, the rock star. Passion, rebellion, and idealism. That's that energy there. Yeah, this is so cool, Justin. So here's the thing. This person, the rock star, does not have the calm energy of the Knight of Swords. They're not strategic. The Knight of Swords is the game master. The Knight of Swords is like, I don't need to. It's like a calm strategic energy. I love it. It's so neat. Yeah, and this person could also have a big ego. They like to be seen. They like to be heard. Yeah. 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 So this person lacks calm. This person lacks patience and reason. They're passionate, you know. But the Knight of Swords, I feel like, is the winner in this game. Like, okay, I've got time. Right? They have more foresight. The Knight of Swords has more foresight. Now, the Knight of Swords moves forward too. The Knight of Swords can be very aggressive, but the Knight of Swords is more shrewd and strategic. Right? Like the Knight of Swords is ready for a fight. The Knight of Swords is no punk. You know what I'm saying? But much more strategic, much more calm and okay, okay. Oh, Justin, I'm glad I could be of service. I'm glad I could be of service. It does get tough when you read for yourself. It can. I totally understand that. I get it. So, but thank you guys for joining me today for the daily tea. It's been too fun. I love it. I love seeing you guys. And then for my channel members, you will be the first to receive the mid-April tarot readings. Yes, I'm going to do them. So you will be the first to see the mid-April tarot readings by sign. All right. So I love you guys dearly. Thank you for being a part of my world and a part of my channel. Thank you for subscribing and sharing. I really appreciate it. Abanshi, thank you. Love it, love it, love it. I am getting ready to, it is so overcast here, like the rain is about to come. But I'm praying the rain hold off so I can get my workout in, get my steps in, and all of that jazz. So I am fired up. I had I had some things come in the mail that I had ordered to like help get me summertime fine. So I'm excited because that stuff came in the mail. So I'm about to lather up my thighs and put on my stuff. So I'm really excited, guys. So, oh yeah, it is ugly out here. But I hope the rain holds off enough for me to grease these thighs up and go run a little bit and walk. Yeah. So I'm excited. So, all right, you guys, I love you dearly. Take care. Blessings to you. I will see you tomorrow. Mwah. Love you. Hugs and kisses. And I'll see you guys soon. Thank